Hi guys, Squall here, and welcome back to another episode of My Summer Car. The weather is actually a bit like what the weather's like for me right now. Been in it now in rain, except it's my summer car, so actually it's a lot warmer than what it is for me. Right. In the last episode, we set up our PC, and there it is, all very lovely and beautiful. So what we need to do now is switch it on, and, oh, it's not raining, and start getting some stuff downloaded. So, if you remember, let's plug this in. There we go. So we plugged that in, and we'll go and sit down and get this thing up and running. If you remember, a few episodes ago, to play mode, there we go. I told you about the phone number that we got from the place around the back of the MOT test centre. So we've got that number. I've written it down. Hope you did too. Lol. Because it's actually different for everybody. So your number will be different to my number. It always starts with 938, but it's always different. Anyway, we'll show you how to use it. That screen needs a bit of a wipe. Do you know what? I love the way he's put the interference pattern on there. Can you see that? You get interference patterns with these old CRT monitors, and he's actually put that on there. So let's go ahead and turn on the power. Oh, the fan start up. The drive access, the head's moving. Look at this. Starting RS POS. That's actually a play on, like, because it used to say MS-DOS, or it would say DR-DOS, depending on which one you had. Copyright, Royal Soft, it's obviously a Microsoft version, Corp, 1982 to 1991. Genius. We've got an old version of the operating system by the look of it. It's supposed to be 95, and we've only got a 92 OS going. Version 2.45. Interesting. I think I started using MS-DOS from about 3 onwards. And there was a running joke about MS-DOS that the odd versions were the good ones. So MS-DOS 3 and 5 were pretty good. 4 and 6 sucked. Actually, 6 got a bit weird because of around about 5 they started having problems with DR-DOS taking over. But that's by the by, it's all history. So 33, that's the megahertz rating, in case you don't know. If you're not of that era, you won't understand what that is. So this is probably, let's think, 1990. Okay, this is probably, well, it wouldn't be a 38633. It could be a 48633. Something like that CPU. So let's go ahead. So we've got a reset button, which we're not going to use yet, and we should be able to type in here. So this is the C drive, which is the hard drive. If we go to A, that would access the floppy. Error reading drive A. Now, given this thing has got 2 hard drives, it's got a 3.5 and a 5.25. A would be that one, most likely, and B would be that one, and then C would be the hard drive. That's why the hard drives always start on C, in case you don't know, because A and B were always the floppy drive. So B would go like that. But that should access one of these drives, so that's not been modeled for some reason. So I presume there's no D. He's only got one hard drive here, and normally you would be able to do that, which has not been implemented either, so you can't even see what's on your hard drive, which is a bit weird. But what we can do is, because we don't have access to any games yet, when we move, you know, the drunk guy, when we move him into his new house, he does actually have some games that we can load onto the machine. But for now, we'll have to download them. So what we need to do is we need to go to the bulletin board system. So we go Tele BBS, which will run the bulletin board program. No, Tele BBS, what's it called? I thought it was Tele BBS. Maybe it's not Tele BBS. Tele BBS. I just typed it wrong, I think. There we go, Tele BBS. So BBS is the bulletin board system, which is what we dialed up to back in those days. Down here, we've got quit to exit. To make a call, we type in the command ATDT, which, if I remember, stands for something like automatic dial tone. Auto dial tone or something like that. ATDT was the command. It's like a low-level command to a modem to dial the number. So this thing has obviously got a built-in modem. Back in those days, it was slightly more common to have an external one, but you could get the internal ones. Anyway, the baud rate is the speed that it's going to download. 2400 is actually quite slow, and we can change it. I think the maximum you can get out of this one is 4800. So it says here to change the baud rate, mode baud equals. So if you don't change this, everything's going to take longer to download. So we can go mode baud equals 4800 and press enter, and that should change. There you go. Board setting changed. So that is twice as fast as 2400. The next up from that would be 9600, and after that it becomes 19200. But I don't think this game will handle or let you do anything quicker than 48 currently. So what we should be able to do now is dial up the bulletin board system. So we go ATDT, and then we go 938, which it always starts with, and then the rest of the number from that post-it thing we had, which is, for me, is 158959, but for you, it'll be something else. And that should then establish a connection, and we'll get this wonderful noise, the good old modem sound. Listen to this. Absolute classic sound. And back in the day, I could tell you what the baud rate was almost from listening to that, because it had a different sound for different baud rates. That is what they call the handshake. That was where your modem basically talks to the other modem, and it exchanges information about what settings it can handle and what speeds it can handle. And that is like the handshaking noise, where it's basically sound being converted into signals so that it can send it commands and all that kind of thing. That's what the noise was. It's a handshake. But it's great. It's such a classic sound. So here we are, online BBS system. It says press return to set your handle. So we'll do that. We'll put squirrel in. Now, if you actually look on the My Summer Car website, it is possible to go into an online chat room, like quite literally have an online chat now with people who play My Summer Car. I'm going to stay away from that, but there are details online of how to do it. Currently, if I just go chat like this and say, hey, it'd be like, it just won't work because we're not connected to a chat server. But you can go and do that. But I'm not going to do it because it's just literally unmoderated, and who knows what's getting posted there. So ranks, I don't think that's going to do nothing here yet. So really what we'll do is files, /F for files. And this is where we get into it. These are the games that are available. Currently we've got alico.exe, Philosophy, Fish Game, Gauntlet, Grilly, Invapassi, JFK Race, Sawmilky, Wild Vest, and World Man. Look at the size of World Man. Now these are in kilobytes, right? Which basically means that that's like 1.3 meg. So that one there is the size of a floppy disk. Pretty much. Like anything bigger than that, you need to put it on separate floppy disks. Also bear in mind, we have a 4800 baud download speed, and all the time that we're online, we are going to be charged money for our telephone bill. So right now, we're racking up a bill. So what I need to do is download something and then get offline quickly. What you don't want to do is leave yourself connected to the bulletin board system and then just go off for a few hours shopping. You know, it's not like the internet now where it's all effectively unmetered. This is like pay as you go, pay per minute this was. Now the smallest file we can download is the Philosophy for 128k. But I think what I'll do is, actually that's 300k for the top one. It's actually quite it's quite big, isn't it? Grilly's 800, that's massive. 300k is going to take a few minutes to download probably. But I was thinking we could work through these games one by one. So in order to download, we have to do /load file name and then local path. From what I can work out, local path has to be C:. You have to tell it where to load. I mean, really, it should say download, but whatever. We'll go /load, and then we'll say allikko.exe, and then we'll go C:. There you go. And top right now, you can see 300k. I mean, by today's standards, this is insanity, right? Look how quick it's downloaded 6k, 7k, 8k. It's just absurd. So you can see that's going to take a little while. So what you can do is you can turn around, press enter, and that will exit play mode. But no, the computer stays on, and also that continues to download. So we can leave that downloading and go and do something else. We just don't forget to come back and sort it out. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. So what I think I'll do while that's downloading, we'll have some food and drink here. We are getting a bit tired, but I think we can do something useful before bed. Specifically, what I'd like to do is get the kill you stuff bottled, ready to be sold. So I'm going to go ahead and fish these things out of here. Okay, I just managed to pick up a sofa into my backpack. That was unexpected. Let me, this mod can pick anything up. Like, I just put an entire sofa into my backpack. Lol. So what we can do is just go ahead and get these things out of here. And we'll go into here. We'll just do the packing here. It'll be a little bit simpler. Just dump them there like that. Because this thing's all ready to go. So, while that's downloading, I'm going to pull all these bottles and get them all loaded up. And by then, hopefully, our program will have downloaded and we can go and have a look at it. Right, I have filled up the bottles, put them in the back of the van, and I'm just going to listen to the sound. Did you hear that then? It actually has, when you're filling up the bottles, there's like a bubbling sound, which is cool, because now you know when you've actually filled up a bottle. There we go. So we'll bring that into here. Looks like I had a few spare bottles, actually. Let's give that a little shake. Like so. This is still like one of the few repeatable items that you can do in this game. Since the wood is now on a cooldown. This one doesn't appear to be on a cooldown yet. Let's have a look how we're getting on. 221 out of 310. It's not bad. Yeah, so what I've done is see, all this is full of kill you now. I've just thrown them all in back here. The actual sofa, what I'm going to do with this is... actually, no, I'm gonna go and put it in the back of here, because what I want to do with that is drop it off over the Pigman's old house, which we now own, since we beat him at the gambling, which we did. So I want to leave the sofa over there so we can always sleep, because there's currently no sleep points over there. Let's grab this and bring it back. Exhaust is still on the floor, can't work it out. Even my summer car editor seems to show that it's all bolted in and stuff, so it's very, very strange what's going on. Another word, like, if you leave this in during a storm, I don't know if it will break your computer, but I think if you're using your computer when a storm is there and it hits, then you're going to probably die. A bit like picking up the phone in a storm, it's just not a good idea. If a storm breaks out, I suggest you get off the computer and probably just unplug that thing. In the real world, you know, it was a bit of a problem if you got a thunderstorm, but, you know, I don't know about this game. Any excuse to kill you and it seems to take it, so I would just personally disconnect, walk away from the keyboard and just go and do something else. Right, let's have a quick cigarette here to get our stress level down. I also need to have a shower. So you imagine, like, this is 300 Ks. Imagine how long it's going to take to download the 1.4 meg. I think you're probably looking at like 15, 20 minutes of real time, and who knows what phone bill. That phone company is going to charge some significant amount of money. No doubt about that, so I'm going to drop that connection as soon as I can. I do hope he adds more things to the computer. I mean, I'm already pretty impressed, if I'm honest. Like, the fact that he has built in this game and just, like... just simulated what it was like back then, and some of these games that he's written are just like things in their own right. It's just nuts. Such a cool idea. Right, stress bar's nearly gone. There we go. Right, let's get rid of that before we burn the house down. Let's close the door. Good night, Thursday night gaming. Let's see if we can play this game. It's downloaded. Right, so now what we want to do is type /Q to quit. Connection is closed. We'll put exit. That'll take us off the bulletin board. And just to be like super mega sure, and also because if we don't do this, just to be sure we don't get hit by a storm, but just to also put that back in there to make sure we don't miss out on any phone calls which could be relevant, particularly from people like the drunk guy. So now, Even though, you know, normally I would do DIR, whatever, move it to whatever I want it to be, but, oh man, I've forgotten the name of the program. Was it, see, this is annoying now. I can't do a DIR to find out what the name of the file was. And I don't want to have to dial that up. Was it grill something? Grilly.exe. No! Right, I'm going to have to go and check what that was. 1 second. Right, so I remembered it wasn't the grill program. I was looking at getting that one because it sounded fun, but I actually went through in alphabetical order. So the actual program was ALLIKKO. Now, you don't put .exe on the end, because if you put .exe on the end, it doesn't find it, because that's not how DOS works. So you put ALLIKKO. You just put that, not the .exe, and then it should run it. And there we go. Oyesta al kun something or other. Shift. Yeet. Piano enter. What's shift do? Oh, it's the instructions. Guide the drunk from ditch to store and back. Fill the ditch with booze to win. Game ends when he gets out of drunk luck or if he dies of thirst. Collect bottles and get to the store to increase drinks. Press enter to quench thirst. Beware of traffic. Okay. So he's down here. This is basically Frogger, isn't it? So I can see a bottle in the middle of the road. Wow, why do the cars speed up when you're in a lane? Look, they literally get faster. They try and kill you. This is insane. No, no, no. Right, I'm in the store, and then the police are coming. Uh-oh. Oh no, I died. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm down the bottom again. Okay. Oh my god. The fact that they speed up is just insane. No, 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 no. Oh my god. There you go, we did something. No, I pressed down, you scumbag game. I've not got many lives left, guys. Tell you, games in those days pulled no punches. Let's get that bottle. I pressed up too many times. Oh my god. I'm so bad at this. There we go. I think he has to press to drink. I don't know, he's not drinking. No, I'm dead. I'm pressing enter, but he's not... How do I actually drink? No, I died of thirst. Okay, so here's the other thing. If you want to get out of a game, like back then, some of the games never used to quit. The only way to quit was to actually reset. Which is fine. This is how you get out of game. Look, I'm tired now. So what we'll do is we'll just turn it off. It's actually bedtime. So we'll exit that. Computer's turned off. We'll go and find our torch, because that's our night thing. Let's do that. Where are you? Left you in here somewhere. There you go. And we'll close. Okay. See, why can I open the pigman's house? Fine. But when it comes to opening my own house when I've got something in my hand, I can't do it. Doesn't make any sense to me. So, before we go to bed, we'll have a very quick shower in the dark. Nothing creepy about shower in the dark. So, can we get a drink out of this? It's interesting that you can't get a drink out of the shower head, but you can out of the tap bit. Like down here, if you flick that. You can get a drink out of this. But not out the shower head. It's weird, huh? Anyway, that's clean enough. Shut that. Shut that. Kill you's bubbling away. And we'll get into bed and see if we happen to get a call from the men. Well, it looks like we didn't get a phone call. Which sucks. We definitely left the phone in. I was kind of thinking we might get a phone call today. Oh, that would explain why we didn't get a phone call today. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, I guess you guys have finally caught up with me. I mean, I could do the motorbike trick and get out of here, but this problem's just not going to go away, is it? This problem is not going to go away. Maybe now is the time to actually accept the jail time. You got me, officers! I wonder if I can get myself as thirsty or as hungry as possible and then die in jail. Because I don't know what kind of crazy jail time they're going to give me. Maybe we should go to jail completely drunk. Just wake up in jail like completely hammered. Do you know what? I bet you, with this backpack mod, I can actually take some booze with me. Watch this. Let's grab some booze. I bet you we could take some booze with us. Can I bring my radio? Is that okay? Bring my PC? Wait. I'm just going to put my deodorant on, okay? Just doing my lipstick. Don't want to go to jail looking a mess. Smelling awful. Alright, let's do this. Let's accept our fate. Let's just try and run straight through them. Leroy! Oof! That hurt. Okay, I'm still waiting to see what happens. There we go. Oh boy, we're in jail. We are in jail. That's nasty, dude. Seriously? What kind of toilet is this in Finland? That doesn't even look comfortable, and I'm not sharing this with anybody else. The radio actually worked. Yeah, okay. That looks really comfortable, so let me see. Finnish prisons, 1995. You could listen to the radio, you can sit on a horrible chair, you can go on a horrible toilet. Okay, that's pretty barren. Hello? Wait, what? Jail days 4? 4 days? Can you just save and exit and keep skipping 2 hours at a time? Like, it's like 12 saves a day? 48 saves and that'll be 4 days gone. Alternatively, you can just wait and die. Do you know what? I heard the bus then. Where the heck are we? So I reckon we're on an inaccessible plot of land because it's surrounded by boxy trees. I don't know where this is, but have a look out that wall. I don't reckon we can get to it. Yeah. Wow, it's also floating. How the heck does that work? The police have put me in like some kind of wizard prison. Look, the trees are on the floor there. This is... So even if you found it, it would be like above you and you'd never see it. This is crazy. Well, can we sleep? No. I can't sleep because I'm not fatigued. Well, this sucks. This absolutely sucks. Right, I'm going to spend some time in jail, guys. I'll probably just end up dying or something. I'm going to wait until our thirst and hunger... I'm not going to sit here for like 4 days or whatever it's going to take. I'll wait until the thirst and hunger bar goes. I think they're supposed to give you food, aren't they, or something? Give you food and drink. Through the door, if you want to stay alive. So presumably somebody comes through that door at some point and feeds you like once a day, maybe. We'll see. Right, I'm going to sit here and ride out this jail time. And then we'll probably die and appear somewhere else. So yeah, wish me luck. I'll see you on the other side. No, 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 no. I will not eat your food. I refuse to eat your food. I am going to die in this prison. And then I'm going to wake up, revitalized. Oh boy. I'm not going to eat their food. I'm just going to leave it and die because honestly, I'm not going to spend 4 days in this prison. This is horrendous. Death is the easy option. Young man dead from dehydration. Well, at least I didn't starve to death, eh? Right then, let's go and spawn. Come on, game. Let me go. Let me spawn. Okay. Jail days 3. What? So I spent 1 day in jail and it still wants me to go to jail. Yo! Yo, buddy! Yo! Let me get up off the floor. Come on, game. Hey! How we doing? I'm the guy that died. You know the one in the newspaper? I'm back from the dead. That's impressive, right? You're not impressed. Where you going, bro? Can you give me a lift? Can you give me a lift? Why can't I push this guy? Hey, buddy! No, he's not having a chat at all, is he? Oh well. So let me get this straight. I spent an entire day in jail. I die in jail, and then it still wants me to spend another 3 days in jail. I don't think so. Nope, not on your Nelly. Not on your Nelly am I going back to jail. Now I've got a problem. I've actually got to get home. Oh my god. Maybe one of my mates will give me a lift. Hey! Can I have a lift? Can you take me home, please? Is that okay? Man, you're ugly. Your face is wonky, bro. What's going on? Okay. Dude! Can you give us a lift? I don't know. Do you know what? It's at times like this, I wish... Oh my god. It's times like this, I wish that we had a push bike or something I could use to, you know, just anything really. Anything to get me back home. I have to, like, wait for the bus. Quite literally have to wait for the bus. Or the green car to come past. So that I can get a lift home. Great. Joe was good. You know what? Let's go have a chat with him. Yo, are you sure you don't want to just get... That is horrible leopard skin thing going on in there, you know? I would never put leopard skin on the inside of my car. But then you don't own a car, do you? Oh, jeez, I nearly died. Oh my god, that was so close. Right, I'm just going to stand here and wait for a lift. Finnish Patient Simulator at its finest. Back in my home, having a nice shower. I have no more jail time left. See, I went down to the police station and I had a little chat with them. And I said, look, this is not on. I've already died in jail. It's not fair that I have to spend another 3 days there, is it? And, well, I said to them I'd give them some free kill you, some illegal stuff that I'd brewed as part of the next batch. And they were okay, because they're completely corrupt. So that's that done. We still have a ticket here, which shouldn't get anything on it. Wait. I'm just gonna unplug that. Because that storm's not looking too clever. So yeah, we're all good. We're clear of the police, finally. We spent our time in jail. It'll be alright, I don't want it. It's fine. We've even died in there. That is some storm. That is some storm. Okay, it's gone to rain now. Cool. Let's close that. I wonder if the computer's okay to use now. It's probably not, is it? I should probably leave it. Right, what time of day is it? 2:30 in the afternoon. Let's see. I don't know if the wood guy wants any wood. So what did it do with the tractor? Did I leave it back over at the shed? I think I did. I think I'll go and tie myself out and chop some wood up. It's been a pretty stressful day. Dying in jail kind of like takes it out of you, you know? So I think maybe we'll chop some wood up and then figure out what we're going to do next. Do you know what? There's so many little buildings keep propping up. Every time I come back here, there's something different here. I'm still waiting for some neighbours to move in. That'll be kind of fun. Like maybe his neighbour will get a kid or a dog. That's what this game needs, some kids. It doesn't have any kids at all, does it? There we go. I haven't done this in a while. Might as well fill this up. Did I just push that? What the heck? Okay, I'm stronger than I thought. Pick log, thank you. Right, I'm going to crack on with this. And then, hopefully it'll stop raining. Right, I chopped all the wood up, and I brought this thing back over here, and it's sat there, so we're now waiting for a phone call from Logger Guy. This thing is still on the floor. I can't seem to fix it back on, and I've plugged the phone back in. We're good to go. Let's have a quick look where we are. Hunger and thirst. What we're going to do now is we're going to nip down to Mr. Kill You, whatever his name is. Let's have a quick drink. We're just going to flog some Kill You to him. And then we're going to take the sofa. We have to pay a bill yet? No, we don't. It's only Sunday. Sunday? Oh my god, no! Oh, the jail time. The jail time. I completely missed the Sunday dance. What a scumbag. Oh, that's actually annoying. Right. Yeah, that's annoying. I wanted to go to the dance and get the watch. That's ruined my week. That's actually really annoying. Yeah, what we're going to do now is take these Kill You things over, and then... Is the sofa in the back? Yes. We're going to drop the sofa off over at Pigman. I keep calling it Pigman, but it's our house now. It's not Pigman's house, but we'll call it Pigman's house. Drop the sofa off there, so we've got another sleep point. Should we ever need it. Let's open the window so we can actually lean out. Let's get some radio on. Nice. You know what? Let's take the handbrake off. I wonder how long it'll be before the van and the car, sorry, the van and the truck will actually go wrong and break, and you'll have to repair them, even though they're not your cars. Dirty windscreen, I should have punched it through. So the big question is, do we take the shortcut or don't we take the shortcut? Let's have a quick look. Actually, let's turn it off a sec. I want to actually be able to hear the train. Nothing. Nothing. Right, let's go for it. So we've got, in theory, oh, get on there. If the train comes from behind us, we're fine because we'll outrun it. If the train doesn't come at all, we're fine. If the train comes from in front of us, then it could be a problem. Because I'll have to stop, pull over, and not get myself in the dirty grass because I'll never get out. There's always a risk, but it kind of makes it fun running the gauntlets. But inevitably, at some point, your luck runs out. Also, you have to be careful because if your wheels touch these tracks, you go flying. But the house is inside sunny though. Okay, looks like we got this. Don't brake too hard, because if you do, you go flying. Nice. Oh my god! Okay, that was running the gauntlet right there. That thing was actually behind me. I think it goes, if I remember, it goes at 80k's. So as long as you're doing, like, I don't know, 70 or something, it's only going to catch you slowly. But even so, that's actually quite worrying. Yo, buddy! That's inconvenient. I've got some of your favourite stuff, bro. Let's have some music while we do this, right? So can I just quickly turn off the ignition? I just got your stuff in the back here. I've already pre-packed it this time. So this will only take a minute. Especially now I can actually pick more than one thing up at a time. Okay, it's all 10, isn't it? Yeah, right. Now I don't know how we're going to do this, so we're going to try, okay? We're going to try this. See if we can get this to work. There we go. There we go. That's working okay. Apart from these two, I managed to drop down there. Do you know what the good thing is about this? Not only is it easy to carry, but we can actually count how much it gives. Like, we know that's 10, so that should be 10 times whatever the standard fee is. Okay, so I just got ripped off. Dude. I'm not being funny. I think I just found a bug in the game. How annoying is that? Oh, hang on, wait. I can pick them back up. One sec, bro. Let's try that again. Because obviously the game's a bit weird. Wait, that's not registering? The heck? There's something weird going on. Yeah, I can't pick it up normally. I think it's like locked to him. Oh, but the mod's letting me pick it up, so yeah, I just got completely ripped off. That may be just because of the way it works with the mod, I don't know. Let me try this again. Let me try it with, oh man, we just lost a lot of money. That's annoying. Is there any more under there? I've still got fish in the back. Oh my god, at some point, somebody's going to end up eating that fish. Right, let me just try that with one, bro, and let me see if it actually pay me when I drop it out of the mod. Oh, you do, so let me try it with two. What happens with two? Yeah. So what seemed to happen was, because he was still pricing up the first one, all the ones that I put on here, he didn't pay for, so I effectively got ripped off by a lot of money. Thanks, game. Okay, there's nothing there. That's on the liner. Oh well, we live and learn. That's annoying, but we won't be doing that again. Next time I'll let him price one up and then I'll actually drop the rest. Don't interrupt that song! That was just getting to the chorus. Alright, let's drive round to Pigman's house, which is our second home now. Do you know, even when our parents actually come back, we actually have a house that we can live in. That's actually quite cool. I'll do. Let's get the parking brake set. Ignition can come off. There we go. Let's get this thing unloaded. Right, so let's see. We'll have that. Where should we sleep? Let's sleep over here. Let's try that again. Let's sleep over here. Beautiful. I know you can sleep in the back of that van, by the way, but I intend to move that wreck. Although, strictly speaking, I could leave it there as an emergency. I should have brought some spare beer, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. Let's grab a couple of these. We'll grab some... okay, hang on. Let's not carry the gasoline round. We'll carry that. That. I wish you could actually just take individual beers out of here. It's so annoying that you can't. Right, we'll close that. It's cool having a second home. This is really cool. Right. I didn't know we could sleep on that. So that completely destroys my idea of bringing the sofa around. So GG. I genuinely didn't know that we could sleep on that. That looks so uncomfortable. I'm almost tempted to put the sofa on top of it. It's so bad. But yeah, there you go. We've got another home. The jetty. All we need now is a second boat. Because the problem with the boat is it's always in the wrong place. I think we're going to have to leave it there, guys. That's been quite another busy day in my summer car. I hope you enjoyed that. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Until next time, don't die in my summer car.